Welcome, America. We're going to be doing a Southern Wisconsin fish fry. Now, why fish fry? Down here in the Midwest, they are obsessed with fish fry. Everyone in town literally is out there on Fridays getting a fish fry. But in Wisconsin, they don't traditionally do the same fish fries that we do in Louisiana. We love us some catfish, but for some reason out here, you guys don't like catfish. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a twist. We're actually going to be using wild sockeye salmon.
Chef Champion here to take you on a culinary journey I promise you've never been before. I'm here to help mold you, shape you, motivate you, and most importantly, inspire you into cooking like a champion. I'm Chef Champion, but my friends call me Ace. Welcome to the new age of culinary learning. Cook like a champion on this great station.
So we're gonna jump right in and I'll show you how to get this going. So the first thing we wanna do is get you a nice clean cut of the sockeye salmon. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is make sure you have the proper knife. You know, that's the reason why there's a different knife for a different job. So I'm using about a 9-inch salmon knife, or a regular fillet knife works well too. So all I wanna do is put my left hand right over the skin and just with that kind of knife, just go right up underneath it and just glide it. So you're literally just separating the skin from the salmon. Just run that knife at a light little sawing motion. All right, now that you got that out, normally in traditional salmon, there's that little kind of, I don't want to call it the pooper, but you know, that's what it is. So we're just gonna take the knife and cut at it at a slight V angle and get that out. Then we're gonna take that fillet and just slice that right in half to get 2 nice fillet chunks. Remember what I said about seasoning? Always remember to season it really well, season high above the product, and I'm using just some basic seafood blackening season. I think I picked this up at Cook's Corner, or you can get it at any one of your local grocery stores. Make sure you season all 4 sides. And the reason why I took the skin off is because it's just gonna help for a nice good coating and a nice batter. The skin's gonna kind of make it wanna run off, and you don't want that. All right. So now we have those all prepped up, we'll get our batter. Just start off with 1 egg. Now that I got their egg in there, we're just gonna get it a nice little whisk. And I always whisk the egg first so that I'm not chasing it all around. And now I'm using buttermilk, and I know traditionally you would use regular milk, but I'm kind of doing this like fried chicken in a way. So we're just gonna add some buttermilk to that. A little bit of Creole mustard. You guys know whenever you see Creole mustard, it literally is just spicy mustard, so no worries if you can't find that. And I probably added about a tablespoon of that in there. Give that a nice little mix. And of course, I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this Louisiana hot sauce. Give that a nice mix. So last thing we're gonna add to that, just to thin my batter out a little bit, because we don't want it too thick, because we're just gonna add just a little bit of port wine. And in Louisiana, we don't say tablespoon of this and tablespoon of that. My grandma would always say, oh, a little nug of this or a little pinch of that, you know, so just use your own judgment, you guys. Cooking, you should cook with love, cook from the heart, you know. It's gonna all come out, and if it doesn't, you just start all over again, no biggie. But we're cooking like a champion, so we're gonna nail it the first time, right? That's right. So last thing I wanna do is just add a little bit of lemon. Just gonna cut one of those in half, and I'm actually gonna drizzle that right over the fish. Just give it that nice citrus flavor, help wake up that salmon, because it's trying to sleep on me. So the batter that I'm using is just a traditional fish fry batter. If you don't wanna use the box one, you can just mix 50-50 with your corn flour and your flour, and you should be good. So the first thing I wanna do is go right into the actual dry batter. So as you see, we have our dry and our liquid batter. And we're gonna go right into the actual liquid batter. Make sure all the excess liquid drains off nicely. And then we're actually gonna go right back into the batter. Now I have my deep fryer right here. I would recommend, hands down, always use an electric deep fryer. You can regulate the temperature, you can set it at 350 and it stays at a perfect temperature. So I'm just gonna take my salmon and drop that right into the hot oil. And just do the same. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up cooking these salmon. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm gonna show you guys how to make Canadian cheese hush puppies. Yeah, I know, that sounds crazy, but it's happening. It's going down, you guys. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and check on our deep fried salmon, see if that's ready. should be ready though. I let this cook for probably about 3.5 to 4 minutes, depending on how thick it is. Obviously, the thicker it is, you want to leave it in there just a little bit longer. Oh yeah, that looks nice and crispy. I think that's good to go. We'll go ahead and set that on our plate. Just like that. All right. So there you have it, you guys. Your Southern Comfort deep fat fried hush puppies. I know you hate when I say deep fat fried, but it is what it is. And then we top that off with our blackened Cajun fried salmon. Now let's go ahead and chase some of this salmon, see how that is. Gotta put a little bit of hot sauce. I'm telling you, you guys make this dish, you're gonna be cooking like champions before you know it. Your friends are gonna be wondering, man, who taught you how to cook? I watched the Chef Champion show. Now that's cooking like a champion. So there's only